Upon graduation, every student has worked and conquered many obstacles to get here tonight. All students, not just winners represented here tonight, are prepared to enter the workplace that are equipped with the latest technical skills that today's careers demand. In this way, every student at Stevens is actually an award winner. On behalf of the entire student body, I'd like to congratulate all of the students here tonight and wish you continued success in the future. And now we will start the formal part of the program. Our first award is the American History Award presented by Ms. Wheatley.
Good evening. This year's American History Award goes to Isabel Reland on down. Isabel came to me in the fall semester, and from the start I could tell that she was a very dedicated and hardworking student, but she was also very timid. And her timidity had to do with her belief in herself. And I had the privilege of having her take me for American History too, and it's been watching her bloom that's been so satisfying. I am confident that she will carry her new confidence into the future.
Our next award is the Computer Information Systems Award presented by Mr. Hart.
Our Computer Information Systems Award is going to Brian Anderson. Tonight he couldn't be here, he just couldn't get out of work. But he said he really appreciates and he's very humbled by winning this award. I have him as a student, he's a great student, he shows up on time, he does his work, he does it correct. But like I said, unfortunately, he couldn't be here tonight. So congratulations to Brian.
Our next award is the Economics Award presented by Dr. Miles.
Good evening. I'm presenting this award on behalf of Mr. Arahona. The award presented tonight goes to 3 students with outstanding grades in economics. The students are Conrad Burrell, Wesley Kindig, and Dennis McCoy. If you will join me. Conrad will graduate from the Business Administration program. Conrad is deciding whether to continue his education or take a year off to work and save money. However, he will continue in the future. Wesley will graduate from the Mechanical Engineering Technology program. Wesley will work for now and see where to go next. Either just work and continue his education. Dennis will graduate from the Business Administration program. Dennis will continue his education this fall. Conrad, Wesley, and Dennis are always prepared for class, on time, and eager to learn beyond classwork. They usually are in class very early before class starts, and many times after class was over, they would stay to ask questions about present economic issues. They believe the class was interesting because they see the relationship between the real world of what they cover in class and their own decisions they make every day. They do more than required work and seem to learn the material very easily. Page 6. I'm reading on behalf of Ms. Aaron. He really appreciates the interest in the course and positive attitude you all bring to his class and the commitment to learn. He also appreciates the long conversations you all have before or after class. He knows it's very rewarding to see the learning and interest from the students. For that, he thanks you. Because of your passion for education, talent, dedication, hard work, and positive attitude, he is sure you all will succeed in whatever you choose to do next. You will be an important asset to any company you work for. As always, please let us know of your successes. He is very glad for you all. We're part of his economics class. The best wishes all.
Our next award is the English Award presented by Dr. Maynard.
Good evening, everyone. I am honored to award this year's English Award recipient. Christina can come down. No surprise that her name is in tonight's pamphlet multiple times. Any teacher here will tell you that each class has a student or more than one student in our lucky years that raises the caliber of the classroom, a student that brings the great balance of seriousness and lightness to the classroom community. This year's English Award recipient does just that. I've had the pleasure of having Christina in 3 of my classes. I first met her in English 106 composition, where she tackled a profile about Long's Park. This was a few years ago during COVID when I first met her, and she talked about she wrote about how Long's Park kind of helped get her through COVID and quarantine and helped her build her own special community there. She also wrote about a research paper about teenage employment and challenged the stigma we have around teenagers and their willingness to work. It was a lovely research paper she spent a lot of hours on. I then had the pleasure of having her in public speaking class where she tackled speeches, one in particular around the impacts of social media. In every assignment she had, she challenged status quo, she challenged my thinking, and she challenged her own thinking. I currently have her in critical thinking, equally a pleasure. So in each class, Christina has shown thoughtfulness, an inquisitive nature, an openness to challenge and push her own thinking and the thinking of her classmates, a willingness to dive into writing and speech revisions, which is oftentimes the hardest part of the composition process. And last but not least, she just elevated the caliber of our class time together. So I'm so honored to give her this award tonight, Christina, everyone.
Our next award is the Mathematics Award presented by Dean DeGraw.
Good evening. Honor if you could come down. So I'm presenting the award on behalf of the mathematics faculty this evening, which is ironic because math was my worst subject. So the outstanding student in mathematics is awarded to the student who excels in the most rigorous math classes offered at Thaddeus College of Technology. This year, the award goes to Hunter Zinger, who has the highest grade in calculus. He approaches new topics with curiosity and determination to figure it out. So I'm guessing Hunter is not here.
I think they're rolling late.
Our next award is the Science Award presented by Ms. Butler.
Good evening. I'm presenting this award on behalf of the Science Department and Dr. Patricia McKinney. On behalf of the Science Department, it is my honor to present Susan Parker the award for Outstanding Student in Science. Susan has approached both her conceptual chemistry and general biology classes with the desire to learn the materials and apply that knowledge to better understanding the natural world. Susan's intelligence, attention to detail, positive attitude, and strong work ethic has been driving forces for her success. I have also greatly enjoyed her scientific humor, which demonstrates both her grasp of the concepts and fun-loving students. Congratulations, Susan, and best wishes for a successful career.
Our next award is the Social Sciences Award, presented by Dr. Miles.
Good evening again. It is my honor and privilege to present the award for social sciences. This year I have two outstanding students that are recipients. The first would be Zahara Flowers, who will approach the podium, and the second would be Jose Perez. Zahara is one of the most gifted students that I've taught in the past 25 years of being a Thaddeus student. Zahara is one, whenever she speaks in class, she generally gets everyone's attention. Everyone's listening to hear what she has to share. And in the social sciences, we are privileged when we hear different opinions about different current issues. And one thing I can say about Zahara, she is a force to be reckoned with. So it's my honor and privilege to see you get that award. And on this side, Jose Perez, another outstanding student. I had Zahara in multiculturalism and marriage and family. But in sociology and deviant behavior, I had Mr. Perez. And Mr. Perez is a student that he came prepared, he came before class and he stayed afterwards, and he was always willing to bring in a little extra. Whenever we had a component dealing what's in the news, he was always excited to bring in something related to a case that's going on or something relevant in the news to bring forth class discussion. So I'm honored to present the award to both of these individuals, and I look forward to seeing how effective they will be as Stevens alumni. Please give them a round of applause.
Our next award is the Architectural Technology Award, presented by Professor Bailey.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Janet Vila, and I'm here to present the awards for architectural technology. We have 4 awards tonight. We have the Academic Excellence Award, Mr. Aiden Thompson. Come down. The Leadership and Character Award to John Coombs. The Architectural Technology Excellence Award to Dakota Bear. And the Civic Engagement Award to Daniel Mummer. So the Academic Excellence Award goes to Aiden Thompson. At the beginning of the school year, Aiden said to me, my goal is to achieve a 4.0 GPA. I was excited. That's always great to hear as a teacher. Not only did he achieve this goal, but he went above and beyond, creating study materials for his peers to also increase their academic excellence. After graduation, Aiden will be working full-time with Armstrong Worldwide Industries, where he's been an intern for the past year. Congratulations, Aiden. The Leadership and Character Award goes to John Coombs, the one who gave me that very warm welcome as they walked up to the podium. This one was hard to write. I have a lot to say about John. As a leader in the classroom, John is outspoken in all the best ways. His inclusiveness encourages thought-provoking discussions among his peers. He boldly asks the questions others are afraid to, not with bias, but with pure curiosity. He is a champion for his peers, and when he witnesses classmates being hard on themselves or hard on each other, he jumps in with positive words and encouragement. After graduation, John will continue his education at Arizona State University, where he will earn his Master's of Architecture degree. The Architectural Technology Excellence Award goes to Dakota Bear. Dakota is the type of student who you assign a task, and he will come back with multiple different ways for how to resolve it, with a list of the pros and cons for each method. Very thorough. Dakota is talented, hardworking, but most of all, he is humble. He takes the time to help his peers even when he is very busy with his own work. Congratulations, Dakota. The Civic Engagement Award goes to Nathaniel Mummer. The Architectural Technology Department emphasizes the importance of civic engagement. Therefore, we participate in many volunteer opportunities, and Nathaniel is the man leading the charge of those efforts. He has dedicated countless hours seeking opportunities, organizing volunteer events, and spent many a Saturday morning cleaning up local parks. This campus that we sit on right now being one of those local parks that we clean up. Nathaniel does all of this with a smile and a positive attitude, even in the rain. Congratulations.
Our next award is the Automotive Technology, presented by Mr. Jennings.
Good evening, everyone. We have 3 awards out for students in the Automotive Technology Department, 2 for high GPA, and 1 for most technically competent. Those 3 young men I haven't personally had in class, but I sit around and I watch a lot. And judging by my hair color, I've been around the block a couple times. So what I have observed is a few things. The Russell Memorial for the highest GPA to be exact. What I've noticed is he likes to complete all of his factory training, and he does a very good job of keeping up with all his grades. So he's very focused on that. The Shepherd Memorial Award goes to Brian Little. Brian's a peer tutor. Brian's always around, very helpful. So that's been a great bonus for me as an instructor. And then I also have most technically competent, which is Connor Wendling. And what I've noticed with him is he is very attentive to detail. He is always laser focused on making sure tasks are complete out in the shop. One thing that I've noticed that raises all these 3 fellows above the other students in the class is the way they approach their tasks in the classroom. They look at it more from a collaborative way than from a learning viewpoint. So they're more of, how did I get to here instead of, will you take me there? So congratulations, I know you guys are going to do great.
Our next award is the Business Administration Award, presented by Professor Fox and Professor Wagner.
Hi, Conrad, if you want to come down. I'm Beth Wagner. Good evening. The award for academic achievement in business administration is being presented to a gentleman, Conrad Burrell, who started at Stevens as an early enroller from Martin Scott High School. So not only is he graduating ahead of most of his peers, but he also earned the highest GPA of anyone in the class. After graduation, he'll be working in the business sector and also starting up his own business in real estate. So congratulations, Conrad.
Our next award is the Cabinet Making and Wood Technology Award, presented by Professor Tobias.
So Ryan Richter, come up here, Eric Jaworski, and Jesus, but yes. First, want to recognize Ryan for craftsmanship and highest GPA. And Ryan's also been one of the foremen for our housing project, and has been a great help. Second award to Eric for high GPA, and he also represented the class at the skills competition. And the final award goes to Jesus for leadership. He is also one of the foremen for our housing project, and they've done a great job. The fall housing project, we've got quite a bit to finish up. So I hope they just continue the good work. Congratulations.
Our next award is the Carpentry Technology Award presented by Mr. Sneakley and Mr. Knoll.
Good evening. I'm representing Dan McCord, who is one of our sophomore carpentry instructors who couldn't be here this evening. He's, if you know him, he's taller, he's younger, and he's more handsome. This is what you get. No, I'm honored to be here this evening because these students that I'm going to present to you tonight, like that Ben Benz and Mike Hopper, Reese Johnson, and Colin Campbell, come down. I am one of the freshman carpentry instructors, and I had all of these students last year. So when I looked at these awards, none of them surprised me, who got these awards. And I'm privileged to be able to say this evening, the award for highest quality is Ben Benza. And we have the most dedicated would be Mike Hopper. Maybe you can put your hand up. And also most improved, Reese Johnson. And we have an award in memory of Paul Simmers. It's the Paul Simmers Award. Based on the most advanced student, and it doesn't surprise me, Colin Campbell. I did want to say all four of these gentlemen had great character and they're great, fine gentlemen. So, congratulations.
Good evening. I'm Andrew Stabley. I teach sophomore carpentry alongside Dan McCord at the student housing project. First up, we have Alexander Stout. Alexander was an excellent student in the classroom. He also exhibited the same motivation out in the field. Right now, currently, we're working on the stairways, and he's doing a phenomenal job with that detail-oriented tasks. He works well with others. All three of these gentlemen, from day one out of the housing project, we worked in the cold, in the heat, and they did a great job bringing the house up through as we built and got ready for winter break. So next up, we got Sean Miller. Sean is my pen guy. There every day, on time, always ready to work, gets out his tools, helps clean up at the end of the day. And it also, exhibits the same thing that Stout does in the classroom as well. Just a great asset, and I appreciate you having me in the class. Last up, we got Porter, so we got Stout, Porter, and Miller. Kind of sounds like but he and I did a little of this off and on. At the end of the day, it was all good. Here again, all three of these gentlemen working with the stairs. At the end here, he was my pocket door guy. He was also, the bird box guy down in the room with the other students. But just great leaders, great people to be around. They smile, they have fun out there those days, and I appreciate you guys being in class. So we preach one level square. So this is my gift to you guys to keep going that way. Those are your levels, and your awards here. And I also want to say thank you to all the other students that are out there with the Student Housing Project. We all appreciate you guys too. We look forward to seeing everybody at the end of the year walk through, hopefully, pretty much completed now. So thank you for your time.
Our next award is the Collision Repair Technology Award, presented by Mr. Weiler and Mr. Opio.
Good evening. Any collision students that are in here, come on down. I say all collision students because how difficult is it to pick a few to give awards to? We have a class of 14 sophomores, and any one of them could receive these awards. But we're going to present, this is it, no other judges. Highest GPA, Caleb Hilliard. He came from a career and technology center near Altoona. So he was pretty much ahead of the game before we even started. Outstanding work ethic from day one. And he now works with me in freshman class as a lab assistant. So he gives his time and helps me teach the freshman students this year. Max is not able to be here. We gave him the most technically competent. He's currently working at Barry's Auto Body in Ephrata. And when he's not having car trouble, he's a fantastic Sean Gallagher on the end. Outstanding work ethic award to him. If there was a task for scrubbing latrine floors, he would do it and do it with a smile. No matter what, he would get it done, and he's been crucial to finishing a project that we've had for 4 years for Mr. Matt Cooper. So that car is almost done. Almost done now. John Descovell, most improved. This award I don't know about, but we've been giving it away for a while. So he came in. He was a student at Penn State. Not sure what he wants to do, and he excelled from day one as well. He wants to flip cars. He bought a truck, and he regretted every moment of it. It was a Chevy, so we all know how Chevy works. Nate Bomberger, there he is. Promise and potential. He currently has a job as well at Krause's Auto Body. After 1 year working with us in our collision program, he can take a car from start to finish, always willing to help out, take over jobs for students that can't get them done. Max could be on you, but didn't have a car trouble. So, give him a round of applause. I appreciate it.
Our next award is the Computer Integrated Machining Technology Award, presented by Mr. Kine.
Good evening, everyone. Excuse me. Good evening, everyone. I'm here to present Quinn Ball with highest GPA in computer integrated machining. One thing that I want to mention about Quinn is that he is a very curious individual. So I don't think I've ever had anybody ask questions as often as Quinn has. And I think that served me well. And I think it'll serve you well in the future. I think it made a big difference in his tenure here at Thaddeus. The other thing I want to mention is that Quinn is part of a 4-person team that is going to be competing in the Project MFG Clash of the Trades. which is a national competition. It's a really big deal. And then most people have no idea what I'm talking about when I talk about machine clash of the trades. But maybe Google him or YouTube him in a couple months, and you'll see him on YouTube for Clash of the Trades. Congratulations. Thank you, my roommates there. Never been able to do it. Now my roommate, my teammate for MFG, Matt in the back, Ryan right here, my roommate. Thank you, everyone.
Our next award is the Computer Networking Systems Administration Award presented by Mr. Heading.
Yeah, I'm here to give awards to Adam Linsky, Kristen Krickenbell, or Christina Krickenbell, Colin Spangler, Mark Siebert, Nicholas Marquette, and Ben Zimmerman. You can make your way down. All of these students are sophomores with the exception of Mr. Lazinski here. And Mr. Lazinski is receiving the Brandon W. Mealy Award for the most promising student in the freshman class. And I agree with that. He's one of the students that has perfect attendance. He's always got his work done on time. He's on top of it. And what's even better is he helps his peers in the classroom. And that's a big plus. When you go out and get jobs in IT, it's really about teamwork. And he's going to be a great team player when he gets out in the field. So congratulations to Adam. Christina Krickenbill is here. You've heard about her tonight already. She's got the highest GPA in the class, and she also is the most proficient applications programmer. So I think she's going to go on to some great things. Her sophomore instructor probably says it best, as he said this about her. Christina is one of the smartest students we have had in the program in over 10 years. She is always well prepared for class and easily highlights sections in the textbooks which I misquoted. Not only is she passionate about her education, but she is also an exceedingly passionate person who would work with any student that no one would ever give a chance to be in their group. Christina is a very high achiever, and her work is equally as impressive. So congratulations. Colin Spangler, he's here for most technically competent in the sophomore class. And Colin is one of the students who is extremely interested in IT as a topic, and he gives it everything he has. And that's both years. I've seen it in the freshman year. His love for IT has allowed him to do significant research in IT-related subjects. Colin is smart and is well versed in many aspects of IT. We look forward to hearing from him several years from now. So congratulations, Colin. Okay. Mark Siebert is also getting an award for most technically competent, and Mark is one of the persons in the class that the class would look up to, especially if there's a especially challenging question. He delivers most of the time. One of the best attributes of Mark is that if he doesn't know the answer to the question, he will tell you so. However, he would often tell you that he would research it in terms of a possible answer. And that's a great quality to have in an IT person. Ben Zimmerman, he's getting an award for most proficient application developer. Excuse me. Oh, there. Ben, he's a very sharp student who has a knack for IT, in particular software development. He excelled here in all aspects of software development, has proven he can make a name for himself. Ben currently has a mobile app which is purchased and used by firefighters in surrounding areas. So Ben is he's the most sought for group leader in the class. And I think he'll have that feat or quality when he gets out there in the field too. So congratulations to Ben. And last but not least here is Nicholas Marquette. Nick was my intern this year and did a lot. He gave me a lot of help with this year's freshman. There are no words such as give up for Nick. He will always give it a try when you ask him, and even when it doesn't appear that he has the correct answer, this won't deter Nick from continuing to ask questions and answer questions in class. His ability to be unfazed by what happened is in previous or subsequent responses, I believe, is what makes Nicholas the kind of person he really is. So congratulations. And thank you.
Our next award is the Computer Software Engineering Technology Award, presented by Mr. Hassan.
Good evening. May I ask Jabin and Aaron to come here with your work? So you guys know that it's a fashion statement for computer engineers to be informal. That's why we look like this. So every year, 60,000 students graduate in computer engineering in US, and only 6% is from two-year school. Yet, our program is doing wonderful, and it's thriving because of students like Jaden and Aaron. They're wonderful addition in our program. Whatever task I assign in class, they always finish in less than half the time. And they're always giving me the vibe that I'm not making it difficult for them. So I wish them all the success in life, and I'm proud to be mentor to these kids, and I'm wishing them all the success in life they're destined to achieve.
Our next award is the Eagle Technology Award, presented by Mr. Hurt and Mr. Timakowicz.
Good evening. First, I would like to say it's an absolute honor to be up here presenting these awards for the first ever diesel technology graduating class. Could I have the following students please come down? David Demakowitz, Alex Werner, and James Wilkerson. I'd also like to thank our Industrial Advisory Committee. They just blew everyone away when we asked for donations for awards.
I think these students are going to be well satisfied with it, and they're definitely quite deserving of it. Our first award, our highest GPA award, we have tools given by Bergey's Truck Centers and the Snap-on gift card from Transtech Incorporated to David Demakowitz. Congratulations, David. David came into the first year like a diesel turbo, all wound at full boost, and he never let up. He was an absolute honor to have in class. Sometimes would challenge me on maybe whether I was correct or not, and we enjoyed that very much. He's an absolute top student. He's been working from day one, and he's now will be going full-time at Equipment Depot. I should also say that between these top 3 students, the GPA was so close between 2 of them, it almost had to go down to a tiebreaker. Really outstanding. Our second award, our high GPA and leadership award, tools given by Bergey's Truck Centers and the Snap-on gift card from Transtech Incorporated. Congratulations, Alex Werner. Alex has been a true example from day one. I will never forget that. He walked in the door and said, I'm starting at Freightliner this evening on his first day of school. He will be at executive coach full-time after graduation. Our third award, Student of Merit Award, tools given by Bergey's Truck Centers and a Snap-on gift card from Transtech Incorporated. Congratulations, James Wilkerson. James' grades were also absolutely outstanding, and he also proved to be an absolutely wonderful tech support person for Mr. Hurd whenever we needed tech support. Thank you, James. And you 3, with all these amazing tools, you will be my new best friends. So we will be connecting this summer. I might be stopping by to see you. All right, I'm going to turn it over for the next 3 to Mr. Demakowitz.
Thank you. In front of all these students, but I'm going to call down right now Kareem Roberts, Orlando Ramirez, and James is still here. James T. Wilkes. James, you must stay put. All right, the first award, James, let me do an award. Green, you're getting a Growth Award from Essex. Green, from the beginning of the year till now, this is an outstanding growth. Keep up the good work. The Technical Improvement Award is from Kenworth, Pennsylvania. That's Orlando. Good job. The Student Appreciation, or the Employee Appreciation Award from Hunter Truck is James.
We got more here. Our IC is really amazing, and you're amazing also, okay? So, gotta figure out where he left off here. Our next Student Employee Appreciation Award from Hunter Truck, Jeffrey Oberholzer. JJ, you've been a breath of fresh air. Always awesome having you in class. Yes, you are. Don't take your head down. He's working now at Hunter Truck, and he's looking forward to go there full-time after graduation. Also, a Student Employee Appreciation Award from Souter Eggs to Orlando Tavares. He's down there getting his picture from his previous award. Orlando is another one of our awesome employees already out in the field working for Souter Eggs. Looking forward to go full-time there as soon as graduation arrives for him. And also, a Student Appreciation Award from Executive Coach Incorporated for Alex Werner. He's working there part-time now. He'll be going there full-time in the summer. Sorry, they're circling around back there. While we're getting them back, Tony Farrell and Leland Williams, if you'd like to come on down, please.
Tony, everybody needs safety, and you're getting a clean job and a safety award from Hunter Truck. Congratulations. I ask my students, I preach safety all the time, and it's the number one thing we talk about at the beginning of the day and the end of the day every day. So, good job. And outstanding attendance support. I couldn't have made it without you, Lee. Lee is probably the only student that came prepared and didn't ask me for a pen every day. And Lee was on time every day, and I appreciate Lee. Thank you very much.
Our next award is the Electrical Construction and Maintenance Technology Award presented by Mr. Austin.
John Triangle and John Triangle is getting a program of professional role model, and Matthew Tucker is getting the academic excellence dedication. Really my pleasure to both of them. And they're both very good students, obviously, but they really excel when it came to the qualities of leadership and flexibility, determination, and self-confidence to beat the jobs at hand. Both in the shop, at our house project, they took over. If I needed something done or something out of the ordinary, they were the ones that I went to get that done. And throughout the school too, they've done projects around the school for myself and the school as well. They were very respectful and sincere, both to their peers and to other shop teachers when they were working in other shops or at the house project, and the other trade students at the house project as well. And lastly, I'd like to thank their parents and the other instructors who supported them and developed the personalities and work ethics of both John and Matt. They're outstanding students, and join me in congratulating them.
Our next award is the Electrical Technology Program Award, presented by Mr. Ruby and Mr. Cochin.
Good evening. I'd like to invite a few students down. Liam Costello, please. Drew Templin, Ethan Marquez, and Nathan Minnick. You can work your way down here to the podium. Sounds like we have some excited individuals here. Awesome. But anyway, I'm the AM instructor for sophomore electrical technology class. First off, I'd like to present Liam Costello with the outstanding electrical student and highest GPA in the AM class. Liam's an outstanding student in both theory and lab. He also was out of his way to help other students and leads study groups in the evening on campus. Secondly, I want to present Drew Templin with the outstanding academic performance and service to the electrical technology class.
Although Drew is a quiet student, he works his way around class helping out, and he also is a lab instructor for assistants in the freshman class and did tutoring in the evenings at the library. So it's great having both of these gentlemen in class. I'm going to let Mr. Cochian talk about the PM students. Thank you.
Unfortunately, two of the students were not able to be here this evening. That was Peter Bokovitz, who was the recipient of the Class of 1931 Electrical Shop Award, and Darren McElroy was also unable to be here this evening. He was the recipient of the Gordon Van Sant Memorial Award. I do want to mention that we appreciate the continued support of the Van Sant family in supporting that particular award. Both of those students are excellent students to have in the shop, great work ethic, ready to ask questions, and helpful to their peers. The two students who are here tonight, first, Ethan Marquez is the recipient of our Service to the Electrical Shop Award. Ethan is someone that I think we can count on to help out whenever it's asked. Ethan has come in and supported us by speaking with prospective students about his experience in the program during our open houses. He's also an excellent student who asks great questions. And then the last recipient is Nathan Minich, who is our outstanding electrical student, highest GPA in the class. Nathan is another student who does excellent work and asks great questions and comes prepared every time. So congratulations, everyone.
Our next award is the Electrical Engineering Technology Award presented by Mr. Schreiner.
Mr. Schreiner and I actually participated in a lab experiment that went horribly wrong. So I'm Mr. Evans. Madison Roberts, come on down. So Madison, he was our lab tutor, but Madison also did a summer internship out at Garmin near Kansas City. We have some former students in many places. Garmin was one of those that a former student was there, and they said, we're going to get more of you. I'm sure that happens to lots of our majors. So that was the opportunity that Madison took for the summer, working on flight systems and displays for aircraft. However, looks like he'll be taking a job at Lutron. Like many of our students, they have multiple options coming out. So Lutron's up in the Lehigh Valley. It's a global company, and they have their engineering headquarters there. And again, many former students in high places at that company. So look forward to, I'll probably see you again as you come down. They usually make visits down, and yeah, it's fun to hear what they get into. Some good luck with the RF, if that's the department you're going to, one of the tougher ones. But yeah, they've been wishing for some more students, and looks like the wish is coming true. I know you'll do well. I guess specifically I'd say with Madison, he's one of the students that stands out because he actually understands the topics. So that's what we hope for. You know, it's tough to get there, and we always say in electronics, it's not too much to understand. It's too much to memorize, but it's not too much to understand. And you actually have to understand it. So I know that'll carry you. Good job.
Our next award is the Electrical Mechanical Technology Award presented by Mr. Rogers.
Good evening. I'm here to present the award for outstanding electromechanical student, Joseph Merrick. about ways I can describe what kind of student Joe is. So he's really grateful on paper. He has the highest GPA of every student I've had in my class. So I actually have him for 2 years. I had him as a freshman and a sophomore. He's been working the whole time he's in school. He works with his brother Jonah, who's also here supporting him tonight. He's also actually a member of the Air Force Reserve, so he's got a lot going on. Last year, he also volunteered outside of class for computer programming that I was teaching over Christmas break. He did that all voluntary. He's always willing to help out. So that's what he is on paper, but as a person, he's pretty much the guy that you want in your group. You have to have a team project. He's the one that always shows up on time, is always doing what he's supposed to do, and always willing to pick up the slack when other people, if they're not there that day. He's gone out of his way to stop and pick up other students that didn't have a ride to school, multiple different students in our class different days. He's just an all-around good guy and great student, and I was really happy to have him. He's moving from here to Johnson & Johnson and Lidditz. They have 2 different tests for electrical maintenance and one for mechanical maintenance, and they're very difficult tests. He recently passed both of those tests, and he's going to have an interview here in a couple weeks to decide which one of those. That's the last job I had before I started working here, and he's going straight into that, straight out of school. So makes me feel, I was in my 30s before I could get that job. Here he is. Great for that. Makes more than I made when I worked there. So congratulations, Joe.
Our next award is the Engineering CAD Technology Award presented by Mr. Hart.
It's my pleasure to be presenting 3 awards tonight to 3 deserving individuals from the Engineering CAD Technology Program. Jaron Harold Elfrick, Alex Harsh, and Christian Williams. Bailey, please come back to the stand. First one I want to speak about is Christian. Her awards for technical proficiency. Over the last 2 years in the engineering program, Christian's knowledge of solid modeling has expanded greatly. She's smart, she's kind, she's positive, she completes her assignments on time, she completes them correctly. Christian works well with others on team projects. She helps manage those projects by keeping other team members focused without a doubt to get their work done on time. Her work ethic is outstanding. We know that she's going to be working for hardened architectural security products, specializing in product design and testing. Congratulations and well done. The gentleman right next to me, Alex, his award is for service to the CAD Technology Program. Alex won this award last year. He was the first freshman to do that. He's very passionate about 3D printing, to the point where I have to remind him sometimes he's got to sleep at night. So he'll just keep going 24 hours a day. But he has helped troubleshoot some of our printers. He's helped calibrate some of our printers. We bought a new printer this year. He was all over it. I gave him the ball and let him run with that. It's a big help to the program. He has a keen eye for design details. I've been in the industry for 17 years. I worked with great designers and engineers, and that is the trait of an excellent engineer, is in the details, and he has it. He's going to be working for H&S Industrial, specializing in custom metal fabrication processes, utilities, piping, rigging, cutting, blasting, and painting. I predict Alex is going to become an important asset to this company in a very short time. So once again, thank you, Alex, and congratulations. Well done. Gentleman on the end, Jalen, his award is being donated by the local chapter of Society of Manufacturing Engineers, SME. They'd like to recognize him for achieving the highest grade point average within our program. He achieved a 3.98. He'll be working for High Steel. He's already started working for High Steel. He's in the training program right now. He's going to be helping to design steel bridges, steel structures, more or systems that we're going to be seeing in the future in this country. I still is lucky to get him, and we're confident that he's going to be successful. Congratulations to Jalen, and well deserved. I wish them all well in their future endeavors, so please give these three another round of applause.
Our next award is the Graphic Communications and Printing Technology presented by Mr. Brady.
Good evening. Myself and Ms. Edelmoyer have two awards to hand out this evening, and the first is Excellence in Graphic Communications, which goes to Alex Eversole. Alex, over the last 9 months, I've really seen how you value your classmates and you work to connect everybody and build a community in our space, and I really appreciate that. That's meaningful to all of our peers. Your design work is always thoughtful and often laced with humor and wit. You're full of ideas with the energy and the skills to back it up and to execute them. And you've got a lot of my cultural references from the 90s, which is lost, and I very much appreciate. I appreciate the vast amount of work you put into the program and the institution over the last 5 years. Thank you, Alex. Kevin. You were dependable above all else. You were thoughtful and caring, and that's been meaningful to me. Your attention to detail is unparalleled. You work to fully understand the process so you can fix that process when it goes awry, and we need those. You understand the importance of delivering a quality product in a timely manner. Your positive attitude and willingness to help everybody around you, regardless of what your circumstances are. You think of other people first. Again, thank you for your time and energy over the last 2 years. I would not have been able to make it through this semester without both of you. So thank you, appreciate it. Thank you.
Our next award is the Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning Technology Award presented by Mr. Hedges.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I'd like to welcome my colleague, Bruce Herchek, to the stage, evening instructor. As the students are making their way down, I'd like to start by saying how blessed are we to be here at the Gray's 2-year technical college in Pennsylvania. Next, I'd like to give everybody about 3 to 5 seconds. You want to stand up and stretch, because if you're like me, my butt was hurting. So if y'all want to stand up and move around a little bit. So as I get started, first of all, I hope I did not embarrass myself. I had Dr. M, like many students in here in public speaking. I want to show her I got an A. So we're here tonight to recognize 7 students. We are the largest program on campus. We currently have 137. So the fact that we have 7 students standing here and they rose above all others in this program. The 2 that I know personally are Zach and William. Zachary and William O'Brien are to my left here. Both are extremely quiet, and I'm sure feel very awkward at this moment. They have no idea what I'm about to say. First of all, this is hopefully the last of the COVID pandemic generation that came through the programs. These students showed up every day on Zoom. You can only imagine how hard it is to teach on Zoom, let alone learn on Zoom. So they stuck through it, and were champs. We were shut down, I think, in our freshman year at least 7 times. We had to come, we had to go. They stuck through it like champs. So the fact that they're standing here today, I'm very proud of both of them. As far as, I'm also representing 2 of the afternoon instructors who cannot be here this evening, Mr. Ty Crispin and Mr. Dixler. So Riley, I have something to say to you as well. Let me give you a second for another text. So, Tyler, always quiet, want to understand the concept behind what we're learning, why we're learning it, and why we're doing it a certain way. Definitely trustworthy and honest. Riley, Frank, here with me. So Riley, I understand that you're a father. Congratulations on your always productive, hardworking, does whatever you ask to the best of his ability, and has one of the best work ethics in the entire program. So congratulations to at least these four that I know. I'll turn it over to the evening instructor.
Hello, class of 2023. We're going to be graduating here in a couple of weeks. That is fantastic. I'm the evening instructor for the HVAC program. We're kind of like the night owls. We don't end until 10 o'clock at night. And these guys actually work on the day and come into class at nighttime. And we've been doing this for 2 years. And it's awesome, awesome. And everything here. First of all is Riley Manmiller. Oh my God, I can stand here all day and I'm not going to. Riley is a mentor. He's also a tutor at times, even though he's working full time. He's a mentor to the students, the sophomore students in the evening, and he's got very high family values, and he's excellent in what he does. I can always trust Riley with the fact that if something's going on, one of his peers might come up to him and say, hey, can you do it? And Riley will always be there to show him, talk to him, and stuff. So he's a great guy. And Riley. Luke, everything. Luke is my sponge. Okay, that's what I call Luke. I say, you're my sponge. Luke, here's some of the reason is that he absorbs everything I talk about. When I'm up there and giving out lectures, Luke is always following me everywhere I go. And Luke is just constantly absorbing everything I say. And then when I come back on that question, Luke's the first one to answer that question correctly every single time. And Robert Wheatley, I'm giving him the HVAC Excellence Award because Robert, for the past 2 years, has taken on this wholeheartedly. He works in the field and he comes here to the evening program and stuff, and he's been excellent in everything that inside there. So give it up for these three guys. And thank you very much.
Our next award is the Masonry Technology Award, presented by Mr. Hummel and Mr. Gardner.
I'm going to be doing this solo. My name is Mr. Hummel. Mr. Gardner couldn't be here. My Mason's going to come down here a while, join me. First award I want to give out is for the freshmen. It's the Stefan Descendo Award. It's given to a freshman student that excels in the program. That award goes to Elroy Fowler. Unfortunately, Elroy cannot be here tonight. He's a father of 6, so I totally understand. Hard to pull yourself away. But he's working through his degree to better their lives, so let's congratulate him on that award. First award for the sophomore class we have the John Fox Award. This award is special to me because it's my uncle. His award, he taught me, and I'm getting him the same thing he did, and get back to the young fellow. So the first award goes to David Weaver. Congratulations, David. David is a good student. He's a good Mason as well. David is a goal-oriented individual. He likes to set goals for himself and hit those goals. He also helps his group hit those goals, which is a great part of leadership. And I just want to thank you for all your hard work with the project and all you've done so far. Thanks, David. All right, the second award goes to Bobby Richards. Bobby's receiving the Frank Memorak Award. Frank Memorak was also an alumni, and his family dedicated the award in his honor. This award goes to a student that excels in leadership and also has a drive for quality work. That's something Bobby did from day one. He always wanted to do nice work. He stayed after class. He made sure his work was good for the next day. And thank you, Bobby, for your hard work also on the project. And if you guys had a chance to go check out the project and the amazing work that was done there, it's phenomenal. Thanks, Bobby.
Our Our next award is the Mechanical Engineering Technology Award, presented by Professor Wynn, Professor Nemo Frank.
Could I get my students to come down, please? So I'm Chris Wade. I'm a sophomore instructor for the MET courses. This is Julia Muffling. She is a freshman instructor, and we are both really proud of this class and about this year's graduation. So to start out, I've got 3 awards going out tonight. One of my students is not here. I'm going to start with Caleb that's not here. So Caleb Buckwalter is our top GPA, and when I say top GPA, all these 3 guys are right around 4.9. It's pretty impressive. So Caleb, but Caleb is getting the highest GPA award. Like I said, it's a very close race. I don't think we're finished quite yet. Still got 3 work to do. But Caleb, on top of being an MET outstanding student here, he also serves with the National Guard as a striker driver. So I'd like to thank Caleb for his service, and also there was another one in active service now, and I'd like to thank you too, and anybody else in service. So unfortunately, Caleb can't be here tonight, but I can tell you a little bit about it. Caleb's mind is always going, he's always listening, he's always asking questions. To the point where one day he told me, "You can tell me to stop it, but I'm going to keep asking questions until you tell me to stop." So he was introduced to a company here as a freshman, and he is going to work for them in a few weeks. So he's going to be at Maine Drilling and Blasting, blowing a lot of big things up. So he really, one thing that struck me about Caleb when he told me what he was going to be doing, he said, "I want to do the same thing every day, and I want to get better at it each day and master my craft," which I thought was very cool. So congratulations, Caleb, wherever you're at, watching TV or something. So next up, Jared Martin. It doesn't take long to recognize an individual with the drive to be better each and every day, and that's Jared. So Jared sets a very high bar for himself, and actually that bar that he set for himself, I think, has raised our entire class, which is awesome. So he pushes himself and is humble and respectful in the process of achieving his goals. And I think this guy's got a lot of goals. Jared serves as one of the student leaders in our SME chapter and is respected by his peers and his instructors. He'll be entering the summer in engineering field with the goal of obtaining additional knowledge and experience over the summer. And then in the fall, he'll be starting his junior year at Penn State, going for his bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering technology. I can assure you that Jared is going to be an incredible engineer, and it's all kinds of super hard worker, and I think he's really going to class. So next up, Charles Jamper. And Charles is an extremely bright student and is always professional and very respectful. And he surrounds himself with high quality individuals, especially on a team project. So this is half of one of my team projects. They do feed off each other, challenge each other, and compete with respect. See the competition happen, but it's never back and forth. Charles is also a leader in our local SME chapter, and he is going to be a critical asset to Dental Ease in Lancaster. So he'll be starting there as a full-time employee and also continuing his education through Penn State. He'll be going for his bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. So in parallel to the work he'll be attending Penn State. So Charles will continue to set goals, achieve them, and be an example for other young engineers. So I couldn't ask for a better group of class, a better class. This is just a small piece of a really incredible group of guys. It's been a privilege to work with Charles, and it's an honor to present him with the award for technical competency. Thank you guys for your time and all our work.
next award is the Metals Fabrication and Welding Technology Award presented by Professor Gillis and Professor Monroe.
Thank you. I'm grateful to share this evening with you. And if you're receiving an award tonight, you should be very proud of yourself. And for the family members and the support group that you have, that has helped to make you the person that you are, you should be proud of yourselves too, for raising such talented and ambitious individuals. So, give yourselves a round of applause, please. So the three gentlemen I'm about to introduce to you are just that. They're bright, talented, and ambitious. A mentor told me when I was hired for this job, you don't truly know your craft until you have to teach it to someone else. And these three students have certainly made those words ring true with their natural curiosity, determination, and all too eager willingness to fact check. So without further ado, this year's graduating sophomore with an outstanding technical GPA, demonstrating professionalism and personal growth while at Stevens in the morning class, as presented by GSM Industrial, goes to an individual who is intensely focused on perfecting his craft. He has an outstanding positive attitude even when the tough get going, and has become a stoic among his peers. So congratulations, Colt Stewart. This year's graduating sophomore with the highest technical GPA, demonstrating leadership skills and professionalism in the field in the morning class, presented by DenTech, goes to a young man who is quite possibly the most determined student I've had the pleasure of teaching today. He listens intently to advice I have to offer and thinks critically in order to problem solve issues when I'm not around to offer that advice. Congratulations, Jacob Smith. Last but not least, this year's graduating sophomore with the highest overall GPA and demonstrating professionalism in the field in the morning class, presented by Goodhart and Sons, goes to a student who often has me saying, "What a great idea. Mind if I use that in the future?" At times, this student was more of a help to a new instructor than he realized with his great ideas and willingness to help those around him. And although we don't see eye to eye on the topic of tool quality from Harbor Freight, I am truly grateful to have had him as a student. So congratulations, Luke Sutton.
Better late than never, fellas. Every year I have the privilege of teaching and guiding young people to be a part of the trade I love. Every year I also have the pleasure of being here to honor those students who have excelled in their academics and their professional growth and in their chosen trade craft. As an instructor, sometimes students just come out of the box and I feel like there's not a lot I can do for them because they're just natural at what they do. Sometimes what they do just comes out of them like music. So I end up learning just as much from them some days as I hope they learn from me. So 3 of the most exemplary students that I had this year, and it was a hard choice, hard to my life. So the graduating sophomore with the highest overall GPA and demonstrating professionalism in the field for the afternoon class is Alex Cohen. The graduating sophomore with the highest overall GPA demonstrating professionalism in the field for the afternoon class was Timothy Glow. graduating sophomore with outstanding technical GPA, demonstrating leadership skills and professionalism in the field for the afternoon class is Mr. Jackson Allen. Thank you very much, gentlemen. It's been my privilege to be your instructor.
Our next award is the Plumbing Technology Award, presented by Mr. Papa Dimitrio.
So I don't think Keenan is here tonight. Is it Nathan Miller present? Here we have Luke Billy. These guys know about the party.
Our next award is the Residential Remodeling Technology Award, presented by Mr. Byers.
Good evening. Could I have Ryan Zuma, Nathan Mays, Christian Foley, and Rachel Gilwater to the stage? So a few words about these four individuals. Dedication, hard work, initiative, leadership, kindness, respect, and cooperation. All the things not only a teacher looks for in their students, but an employer will look for in their employees. Starting off with the highest GPA of the program, Mr. Ryan Truman is a graduate of a 4-year degree out of Michigan, and is also what we consider here at Stevens non-traditional student. Ryan's married, has a life outside of college, has career ambitions, and he has some business endeavors that he holds with his wife, who is a veterinarian here in the local vicinity in Lancaster County. Ryan gets the highest overall GPA. Coming in second with only a few tenths of a point apart between them, I thought I was going to have to flip a coin, but thank goodness Jen's is out there and does the figures for me. High GPA goes to Nate Mays. Nate is also our program tutor and someone that I rely on to give me the right answer in class, right, Nate? And the answer is absolutely. I always look at class vote on the most improved, because I used to do that, and sometimes I miss the mark just a little bit. So I like to let the students do it. And Mr. Bishop, who's our freshman instructor, after the class does the poll, I always take the results in his office and lay them on the desk and say, what do you think? Of course, we always agree pretty much. But our most improved student this year goes to Christian Foley, who we call CJ. And last but not least, but saving the special recognition award for last, we give the special recognition award to somebody in the class who comes in and does everything just about right, like most of these folks do up here with the award winners tonight. But Rachel's also someone who I can guarantee will be in that theory room first and foremost at about 5 after 7 every morning. And I'm there about 10 after 6 every morning, so sometimes I listen to hear her go in. I think faculty to get ready for class, which is kind of nice. But Rachel is one of 17 members in our class, and she is the sole female. So she has to put up with not only me, but all the other 16 guys that are around her every day. And she's one of 4 of a group, and which CJ is also in her group. And so she helps guide that group, and I do rely on Rachel for a lot of different things. Rachel's also our 10th female graduate of the program since its inception in 2015. So congratulations.
Our next award is the Water and Environmental Technology Award, presented by Ms. Butler.
This year's Water and Environmental Technology Award for academic excellence and highest GPA goes to Ms. Susan Parker. Susan is a 1987 graduate of Central Bucks West High School and received a BS in Education from Milledgeville University in 1992. We have been blessed in the WET program to be where Susan chose to restart her career, and I can say without reservation that she has been an exceptional presence in our classroom. Amidst a modified setting and the challenges of COVID-19, Susan demonstrated leadership among her peers early on. She has consistently contributed at a high level in both the classroom and the laboratory, and she demonstrates a willingness to always help her fellow classmates. This has included serving as a lab assistant for the academic year this year for the WET program. On behalf of Susan's classmates, WET faculty members, and graduates, we congratulate her for this achievement.
Our next award is the Welding Technology Program Award, presented by Mr. Seitzer and Mr. Sawyer.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. I don't have much voice left. I think you know all I got. Mr. Fleur, Mr. Minnick, can you please come forward, please? So for welding technology, Mr. Fleur has the highest GPA. That basically consists of his work ethic, his knowledge, his skill set. Please do announce here, Mr. Fleur, congratulations, highest GPA for welding technology. Mr. Minnick, he's not the most boisterous guy, but he's always laid back. From what I understand, he was the freshman TIG welding instructor. Is that true? So he's here tonight. He's going to get our Leadership Excellence Award. Thank you.
Executive function is the ability to plan, monitor, and successfully execute goals. In the welding trade, it's essential to have executive function skills. Knowledge of base metal, preheating before welding, post-heating, after welding, shielding gas, machine settings are only a few of the decisions that a welder has to consider. Executive function is what makes welding a skilled trade. Nick Miller, dependable and hardworking. Nick welds heavy industrial equipment in quarries and mining. He's so proud of his work that he texts me pictures and shows me his latest projects, which are always on a massive scale. Nick has had to navigate many life-changing challenges this year and move mountains to achieve goals. Congratulations, Nick. Anthony Laturza, perceptive, and diligent. From competing at the Philly Shipyard Welding Competition to taking advantage of the summer welding internship at SWM, Anthony has been able to realize the opportunities that exist and to make plans and to turn his plans into a career. Congratulations, Anthony. Nathaniel McClymont, clever and capable. Nathaniel knows when to work and when to stop working and think. His skills and reasoning abilities have earned him the highest GPA in the class, and it will go on to serve him well in his career as a welder. Congratulations, Nathaniel.
Our next award is the James Hartzell Award presented by Dr. Mustard.
Good evening, everyone. I'll be presenting several awards. The unique thing about these awards is they're voted on by all the faculty and staff, so these are very high honors. So congratulations. The student winning the James Hartzell Award for the greatest scholastic and personal improvement is Elizabeth Lewis. The Kenneth Schuler Award goes to the student who's pursuing their education after Thaddeus Stevens, and that goes to Mr. John Kuntz. The Student Alumni Award goes to the student who's recognized for their leadership, character, and scholarship achievements. Selected by all the faculty, and this goes to Ms. Susan Parker. So the next award, we try to get to one student every year, but it's impossible as it goes to the student with the highest GPA. We have so many students with a perfect 4.0 GPA that we have given it out this year to 12 students. So if you could all come down at this time. Colin Campbell, Colin Ford, Kenneth Ford, Zach Ryan, Rachel Hahn, David Curry, Isaiah Lee, Nathaniel Minnick, Nate Mooney, Madison Roberts, Lee Thompson, and Thomas Miller. For those of you that did not achieve a perfect 4.0, it's a very stressful accomplishment because one test can throw you off. So congratulations all on just an outstanding honor. One of the key goals here at Thaddeus Stevens is we develop not only technically sound individuals, but people that contribute to their community. And this year, winning the Thaddeus Stevens College Service Award is an individual who has given a lot to the college as well as their community. Adam Martin.
Our next award is the Alex E. Room Division Diversity Award, presented by Dr. Wilson.
Good evening, everyone. So this is the first time I have the pleasure of giving this award, and I'm extremely excited about it. This nominee was nominated by one of her colleagues. And her colleague said, in all my years at Thaddeus Stevens College of Technology, no one has ever tried to pull the campus together like this nominee. She recognizes everyone on campus, from administration to staff, for their daily accomplishments. She helps unify a diverse campus more than anyone else ever has. If we all took the time to point out the special abilities of those we work with, the college would be an even better place for everyone. I cannot think of a better, more creative, and innovative approach to infuse multiculturalism and inclusivity in faculty and staff development than this nominee. This semester, when I realized I had a student going through a difficult time, I spoke to this faculty member, and she gave me the best advice and told me to think seriously about how to help this student through a challenge. There is no one's opinion that I respect more than hers. This outstanding award recipient works to include all of us at the college, Dr. Lisa Marie Middendorf.
Our next award is the Lydia Hamilton Smith Award, presented by Mr. Reed.
Good evening again. So in addition to faculty member, I serve as faculty senate chair. And each year we work to recognize and acknowledge and celebrate the staff who work to support the college. While the faculty realizes a lot of the work that makes this place move happens out of sight, organizing, scheduling classes, running purchase orders, delivering boxes to the warehouse. It is the work that keeps everything here moving. These are the people who make the daily commitment to the college. They take initiative and they make a positive impact in our campus culture. With all these things in mind, we've decided to call this award the Olivia Hamilton Smith Award. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Olivia Hamilton Smith, she is the longtime housekeeper of Thaddeus Stevens. And while we don't fully understand the relationship between the two, we know that they were indeed close. So much as that when Thaddeus died in 1968, Lydia was written into his will, helping her become a prominent African-American businesswoman in the Lancaster area. But more importantly, she was the person who supported and works alongside Thaddeus Stevens. So with these things in mind, the faculty reach out and we look for nominations of staff who support the work that's done here. Out of all the nominations that we have, we were able to identify one individual that we want to celebrate this evening. This person spent 30 plus years at the college, working tirelessly to support some of our most vulnerable populations in higher ed, those who may have been overlooked or forgotten. This individual works diligently to build solutions to remove barriers that somebody might have in obtaining their career goals. They listen and guide and value the unique perspective of students. They work to educate faculty on the best way to reach students. the impact of the lives this individual has made cannot be measured, and I can say that from my own personal experience. This person has helped guide me over the last decade as I've learned how to be a faculty member here. That's something I will absolutely never forget. I want to invite Deb Shook, this year's Living
Our next award is the 2023 Excellence in Teaching Award presented by President Bureau.
All right, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Little awkward pause there. All right, again, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, good evening. Now, if it helps, I will share with you, I am the last presenter tonight. We're going to give you a nice rest. So first, I have to share that it's an honor to be here with all of you in celebration of the academic excellence and leadership. As we prepare to bring this year's program to a close, let's once again recognize our students for their hard work and dedication to growth and success. You are leaders here on campus, and I couldn't be more proud of you. Let's give them a big round of applause. I'd also like to recognize our parents and caregivers, families and friends in the audience this evening. Thank you for everything you do to support these exceptional students each and every day. Let's give our parents and family members. And now let's recognize our staff and faculty for preparing our learners for bright futures. Your hard work is more important than ever, and it's greatly appreciated. It changes lives. And for that, I can speak on behalf of everyone here when I say thank you. Let's give our faculty and staff. I have the honor of closing this evening's program by presenting one of our faculty members with the Excellence in Teaching Award. It's no secret that our faculty are experts in their field, who are deeply committed to continuing the legacy of our founder. Their passion and hard work serve as the foundation of this college and the source of its reputation, now and in the future. This is a tremendous responsibility, and I'm grateful you continue to step up to the plate each day and make an incredible impact and difference. You're truly exceptional. Each year, the college seeks nominations from students and employees to recognize one of our exceptional faculty members with the annual Excellence in Teaching Award. Nominations are based on the faculty member's enthusiasm in the classroom or lab, the faculty member's level of preparedness, the currency of the material, and the faculty member's ability to encourage all points of view and to value differences. Nominations are reviewed by a committee of faculty members, including past recipients of this very award. I understand the committee received extraordinary nominations this year, making the selection process especially difficult. However, they came to consensus on this year's award. But before I announce their names, let's hear a few things that have been shared about them. In reviewing some of their nominations, I was told one of the submissions noted that this person is a dedicated member of the faculty who continuously finds new ways to engage their students in ever meaningful ways. Another submission noted that this year's award winner comes to class every day with a smile and excitement to share knowledge with students. Another submission noted that this year's award winner does their full research prior to any assignment and provides appropriate feedback where necessary. I could go on, but I know you're all wanting for me to tell you who the special member of our community is. Well, you're not very long. Because another submission noted that this faculty member asks our students for their point of view, as well as presents lessons from different points of view. And when working with major, specific, or ad hoc groups, this person finds a way to rally people together. So now that we've waited long enough, it's time to let you know what I'm talking about. Without further ado, please join me in honoring and congratulating Business Administration Program faculty member Beth Wagner, the recipient of Congratulations, Beth, and congratulations to all of our award winners this evening. I wish you all continued success in everything you do. And to our students, you are recognized for your excellence at Thaddeus College of Technology this evening. However, this special recognition is so much more than this event. All that you have learned, all of the skills you have gained, and all of the experiences that you have will continue to serve you in the future. I'm confident you will continue to shine in everything you do. And before we conclude, please join me in giving our MC a round of applause. Aiden, thank you for the leadership. So thank you all of you for being here. Remember to enjoy the refreshments available in our lobby. Have a great evening.